We all recognize spam these days. Whether people love it, hate it, or just find it fascinating, there's no denying its impact. But why did it come to exist in the first place? To understand that, we have to go back to the 1930s when there wasn't a concept of food preservation. So back in the 1930s, refrigerators weren't as common in households and fresh meat was expensive, often spoiling before people could cook it. It was the moment when Hormel Foods, a meat packing company based in Minnesota, saw an opportunity. If they could create a shelf-stable, ready-to-eat meat product, it could change the way people consumed protein. At the time, pork shoulder was an underused cut of meat, often overlooked in favor of more popular parts of the pig. It was cheap, but still high in protein. If it could be preserved in a way that kept it flavorful and safe to eat for months, it could become a reliable food source. Eventually, by seeking this market gap, they launched Spam, a combination of pork shoulder and ham ground up mixed with water, salt, sugar, and sodium nitrite to prevent bacterial growth. The name Spam itself is a mystery. Some say it stands for spiced ham, while others believe it was just a catchy brand name picked in a contest. Originally, Spam was made from pork, but over time the product expanded according to different people's needs. In different parts of the world, you'll find variations made with chicken, turkey, and beef. And in Muslim-majority countries where pork is not consumed, Spam is entirely beef-based. The goal is always the same, to use every usable part of the animal. So they use beef trimmings sourced from large meat processing plants that follow strict quality standards. Once the meat is ground to the perfect consistency, it moves on to the mixing stage, where it will be blended with water, salt, and other key ingredients. They usually scoop out batch after batch to move into the big mixing containers, not all at once. Now that the meat is ground to the right consistency, it's time to turn it into what we came for, the perfect Spam. One of the most important ingredients in the mix is sodium nitrite. This compound preserves the meat and gives Spam its signature pinkish color. At this point, if the product is meant to have a slightly different taste or texture, small amounts of pork or chicken might be blended in. Brands follow strict recipes to ensure every can tastes the same, no matter where it's produced. The goal is to give the canned Spam a smooth, uniform texture. It's not quite liquid, but it's soft enough to be pumped through machines. This might seem like a minor detail, but in processed meats like Spam, air pockets can cause all sorts of problems. If too much air is trapped in the mixture, the final product can have an uneven texture, making it less firm and smooth. It's all done now, sealed, cooked, shipped. What pops up in your mind right away when you think of Christmas? If I answer this on behalf of you people, it's two things. Either the snow or the glittery Christmas trees, isn't it? Every beautiful thing that flourishes in this entire world has some beginning and some intense journey behind it. Do you agree? To make your Christmas just right, farmers have stepped into the fields. By this stage, the seedlings are about 10 to 14 inches tall, with a sturdy root system capable of adapting to new soil. Those are the fertilizers to get the vibrant green color and dense foliage of Christmas trees. Depending on the tree species and soil condition, farmers apply fertilizers in the form of granules or slow-release pellets. The next important question is, how do they make sure the Christmas trees reach safely to us? Watch this. To protect the trees during transport, they're neatly wrapped in netting or baling twine. This compresses the branches into a compact shape, reducing damage during handling and making it easier to load them onto trucks, while in the meantime the shape is retained. Netting also helps prevent the branches from drying out or snapping while in transit. Some farmers even mist the trees with water to maintain moisture levels in the needles and branches. This simple but effective step can extend the tree's freshness by days or even weeks. A netted tree is much easier to carry and stack. The compact shape allows workers to lift, load, and unload trees without struggling with awkwardly spreading branches. Netted trees lose less moisture because the branches are compacted, reducing surface area exposure. This helps keep the tree fresher for longer, even during extended shipping times. You know what is the most satisfying part? When the net is removed, the branches gradually fall back into place, revealing the tree's full shape. Oh, it'll surely be amazing. You know, Christmas trees don't have to be grown exclusively in forests or wild areas. They can thrive in a variety of locations as long as the conditions are right. While some trees are harvested from natural forests, the majority of Christmas trees today are grown on dedicated tree farms. So the stems are made from thin sheets of green PVC plastic that are shredded into fine strips to resemble needles. For pre-lit trees, they also do the knickknacks beforehand to make it more presentable. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to love our other video, which is all about those glitter baubles and other Christmas tree ornaments. There's a magic that happens when the first light of day kisses the orchard. Here in the heart of fertile valleys, nature offers one of its sweetest gifts, the peach. When peaches blossom, their sweet scent fills the air. And now is the time when farmers use special fertilizers rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Going to give you reasons. Nitrogen fuels vibrant green leaves. Phosphorus encourages those lovely flowers, and potassium strengthens the trees against pests. Yes, giving the trees a balanced meal. This careful nourishment makes sure each blossom can turn into the juicy peaches we're mad about. You might be expecting something great, bulk and extraordinary, right? Because that's what we do. So, stick around for a while and you're going to get amazed by the brilliant processing of canned peaches. The endless rows of peach trees stretch as far as the eye can see. Early in the morning, farmers arrive with baskets in hand and they start picking the peaches carefully, one by one. The farmers know exactly which peaches are ready to be picked. They look for peaches that are soft to the touch and have a lovely color. Once the baskets are full, it's time to move the peaches to the trucks. Trucks are parked at the edge of the orchard, ready to carry the harvest to markets and stores. So they use these convenient loaders so the farmers can place the peaches gently into them. It takes teamwork and care to make sure the peaches stay perfect during the move. As the peaches make their way from the orchard to the factory, obviously they gather some dust for that purpose and to maintain the hygiene. The initial rinsing gives the peaches a refreshing bath. This happens outside of the factory boundaries, so the mess stays outside and it helps get rid of any pesticides or chemicals that might still be on the fruit from the fields. Can you imagine biting into a peach without this important rinse? No way. Now those thousands of peaches move along shiny conveyor belts ready to enter the heart of the processing. Hey, did you know when peach flowers are brewed into tea, those beautiful blossoms release soothing compounds that can calm your mind and melt away stress? Yes, it has been one of the best traditional Chinese medicine for stress relief. Here, I can only relieve your stress with this much pretty peach bulking and how they're getting rinsed. While the large fans inside the dryers help distribute the air evenly so that each peach dries uniformly. These heavy-duty systems are designed to handle large volumes of fruit while protecting them from damage. Once dried, the peaches are sent to automatic stamping machines. These machines are equipped with high-resolution printers that can quickly print labels. The stamping process is fast and precise, minimizing human error and making sure that every fruit is going to be stamped nicely. And what's an icing on the cake is those belts that transport the peaches from one machine to another, keeping everything organized and flowing smoothly. The entire setup is designed for maximum efficiency, allowing workers to focus on quality control rather than manual labor. We know people enjoy buying fresh peaches directly from on-site retail shops or processing plant stores for several reasons. Are you one of them? When fruits are sold on-site, they are typically freshly picked and haven't traveled long distances, allowing them to maintain their flavor and juiciness. Isn't it nice to bite into a peach that's perfectly ripe? Secondly, buying directly from the source gives customers a chance to support local farmers and businesses. Many people appreciate knowing where their food comes from and want to contribute to their community's economy. It feels good to know you're helping local growers thrive. Also, many on-site stores offer special deals or freshly made products out of the fruits that can't be found in regular supermarkets. This adds an element of excitement and discovery to the shopping experience. Modern bulk processing setups have made peach processing much easier. Every machine from washers to stamping stickers works amazingly perfect that it becomes a pleasure to watch those scenes happening. Another set of freshly harvested peaches now move forward towards their canning journey. Yeah, another important product. Now you know they're being produced in that much quantity because they have demand. Obviously, canned fruits are super convenient. No peeling or chopping needed. Just open the can and you have delicious fruit, ready to enjoy in seconds. They move along conveyor belts to cutting machines where sharp blades slice the peaches in half quickly and accurately. As the peaches enter the cutting machine, they are perfectly positioned for a clean cut. The machines work gently, preventing any damage to the fruit. The process of slicing peaches and canning them in syrup begins with those modern machines that make everything efficient and exciting. Canned fruits are popular for their convenience. Busy people like me appreciate them as quick snacks, while health-conscious individuals love that they retain vitamins and nutrients.